Welcome to your daily focus for March the 14th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, thank you. Thank you so much for all the love you send my way, all the support that you give to me each and every day. You guys rock. Thank you truly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now, let's get to the energy of the day. We actually have some very good cards here. We have the Emperor as the first card. Now, the Emperor, he sits at the head of the table, doesn't he? All the kings, all the queens from all the different kingdoms come to the Emperor. And they tell the state of affairs in each of their kingdoms, the good, the bad, the ugly, what they need, what they deserve. And the Emperor takes it all in. And at the end of the day, he alone decides who gets what, who needs things taken away, who needs things given to them, who needs support, who needs to stand on their own a little bit stronger. And he formulates plans to move each of his kingdoms into success. He heeds the advice of the kings and the queens, but he doesn't necessarily act on the advice of the kings and the queens. He looks at what is important for the overall of all of his kingdoms put together. He visualizes his dreams and his plans. And then when he implements them, he doesn't hope that they'll be successful going forward. He knows they will be successful going forward. He's thought it through. He's been the diplomat. He's taken in the advice. He understands. He's researched where he has doubts. So I don't see him as a very vocal person, but one that goes inwardly to understand and then to act upon his plan in order to ensure beauty, creating the beauty around him within his kingdoms. Next to him, we have Justice. So strong cards today. Very strong cards today. And Justice is bringing in the balance, bringing in the harmony, bringing in the joy in our lives. So we really need to be the Emperor today. We really need to be the Emperor in understanding exactly what is needed in order to bring in the balance in our life, in order to bring in the joy in our life. Next to it, we have a beautiful card, the Ten of Coins. So on the weekend, we got that key for 2 boxes, and here we are using that key to see the treasures in the box that we have chosen. The one that throws me off the most is 31 partnership. So it's about the people in our lives, absolutely. So we really need to be the Emperor when it comes to the people in our lives today. We need to listen to them. We need to understand where they're coming from. We need to have a patience, let them have their say, not necessarily act on their words, but to take it in and understand how we need to go forward in our plan because of their words, because of their actions. What they are trying to tell us, does it work for us? What part of it works for us? And 3 plus 1 is 4. Now, 3 plus 1 equals 4 is probably the most negative of the ways that you can come up to the number 4. So even though all these cards are beautiful, I would expect that our dealings with people might be a little bit more on the negative side. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Well, that's the Emperor card in tarot. So it all goes back to the Emperor and how we are the diplomat in our lives, how we look towards what is right for the overall picture, not just the moment, but the big picture. And 4 is also, I believe, Saturn and Mercury, and I think they are squaring each other today. So that would definitely bring in conflicts. So it's how we deal with those conflicts that matter. Now we have strong cards and beautiful cards that tell us that we can deal with these energies to move ourselves forward in our path. Okay, the Emperor and the Justice card. They're like fate cards. You have very little control over what happens when the major cards come up. With tens, ones to tens, even the kings and the queens, we do have control. That's where our free will comes in. That's where we decide what we're going to do with the information that we've tapped into in our intuition, tapped to in our higher wisdom. So understanding what truly needs to be in balance in your life, truly understand what is needed in order to go forward, in order to create joy, in order to create harmony, in order to use that key and open up that box of abundance. This is where the free will comes in. What do we do with the information? Do we listen to, well, we have partnerships. So it's close friends, it's associates, it's people at work, it's people in the community, people in the home that are probably going to give you their 2 cents on what needs to happen in order to go further. You may agree with them, you may disagree with them, but you really need to be the emperor today. You need to have a patience with them. You need to let them speak their mind. And then you have to take a step back. So no knee-jerking today when it comes to conversations. You want to take it all in and then understand how it fits in your life or doesn't fit in your life. And what conversations need to be had going forward with those people so that everybody is on the same page, so that everybody is working forward. There's a great light behind you here. And this is very much an Aries energy. The I am. You have the light behind you, the sun bursting through. And we have those 2 pillars in front of us wrapped in purple strings, purple cloth, purple strings of cloth. It's tapping into your intuition today, your spirituality. It's not making rash decisions. It's making right decisions. It's not getting into debates today. I don't think the emperor really debates too much. He sets his mind in action and then moves forward. But he does that with a higher wisdom, with a strength, with an empowerment. So the fact that we had partnerships here tells me that, and 3 plus 1 going into 4, and 3 plus 1 is usually the most negative of the 4s. Yes, we are working towards strong foundations, balance in our life. But we will probably have the most success by taking the negatives in our life today and mulling them over and understanding what the message truly was in our own lives in order to go forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.